Yo, what's happening? What's happening? It's the Crook. It's Crook with the Crooks Report. Yeah, I'm coming live, 3430. It's the Crook Report, y'all. Yeah, this is a somber Crook Report. And I'm gonna tell you why. But it ain't all that bad, you know. The Cowboys won. Beat the Eagles. So, let's jump right on in. Yep. So week 12 in the books. And man, I took an L. But let me tell you about it. You know, man, I befriended this dude, befriended him. And what he did to me wasn't right. And I'm gonna explain that. If you see this guy, and I'm gonna show him to you. I'm gonna show him to you right now. This guy right here that was on my show, the regulators, they call him Rock. Look at that face. If you see him in public, don't put hands on him. I ain't no violent person. Don't do that. No, don't do that. This what you do though. Turn your nose up at him and turn your back to him. Because that's what he deserved. And let me tell you why I say that. Let me tell you what he did. This man, who I called a friend, I invited to my show. Let me tell you what he did. This man put bad juju on my team. And let me tell you what I mean by that. About an hour before the game started. An hour before the game started. Man called me. He called me. You know what he said? He said, man, oh man, I heard, oh yeah, Baker Mayfield down and out. He half dead. So I said, man, what are you talking about? So he and I playing each other. So next thing you know, Baker Mayfield out, gave me 10 points out the game, and I lose to this clown. But that ain't the point. Let me tell you what the point is. Two things. Two things. That's him right there, though, y'all. That is the clown I'm talking about. Watch him. That's the clown to my left. Two things. This man put juju on this man. This man got kids. This is how he feed his family. He trying to take food out of his kid's mouth. This man, he tried to kill this man. He did that. This dude right here, him. If you see him, turn your nose up and turn your back to him. That's what he deserved. He don't deserve no less than that. Regulators, that's his team name. If you see him, don't let him in your fantasy league. He ain't no, what he did is, it ain't no, look, the man wanted to win that bad. If I knew that, I'd have just signed a consent. Man, you can have this week. Oh, don't get my play. You want my players to get hurt? Like, I couldn't believe that. That hurt me, man. The man put bad juju on my team on purpose, just for a win. Who do that? Who does that? Man don't deserve to be in no fantasy league. He don't deserve to be in no fantasy league. Don't let him in your league, man. Bad juju. The man wanted to win that bad. I would have let him. I just signed the papers. Say, hey, man, you can have this win. And Baker would have lived, fantasy relevant on another week. Now, the man got question mark. He may not play next week. He may not play the rest of the season because of what this man did. He taking food out of his kid's mouth. Who does that? for a win, a fantasy win. It ain't even real. This ain't no real game. It's a fantasy. And this dude did that. Who does that? Him. That's who. That guy right there. That guy right there with the Nike on, with the silver chain or whatever it is on him. If you see him, turn your nose up and turn your back to him. Nose up and your back to him. That's what he deserved. There you go again. Him right there. Look at him good, y'all. Remember that face. A backstabbing, no good joker. Just want to win a fantasy game. Taking food out of a kid's mouth for a fantasy game. That's what he did. And then gonna have the nerve to call me. I ain't even answer the phone. But I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him back though. But I had to give him a Crook Report out before I talked to him, so he can know what he did wasn't cool. The rest of the NYC, I know y'all didn't know, but you know now. Watch your back. This dude, he'll try to win at all costs, no matter what. That's what it looked like. He want to win at all costs. So NYC, watch him. Y'all better watch him. Oh, he ain't no good. Oh, he'll try to kill your quarterback. I'm going to get off that soapbox, but one more time. There he is. Look at the beady eyes on him. That old fake silver chain. That probably ain't even no Nike. That's probably Ike. And the hat ain't even probably black. It's probably purple. Nope. Yeah. But anyway, but on to a brighter subject. The Cowboys, they did their thing against Philly. You know, I ain't gonna get too up. I ain't gonna get too down. You know, because that was a division game, and they always tough. You know, I know that. You know, the defense played a lot better. You know, because they got a couple dogs. They got a couple dogs out there. They barking. Yep, they got a couple dogs. So hey, Mom's got bit. Got bit. Ankles bleeding, calf bleeding. Couple of them got bit now. Got a couple dogs. They barking and biting. So I'm just saying, might wanna take notes. Watch out. You know, I ain't saying the Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. I ain't saying they even going to the playoffs. But what I am saying is this here. You know, if you're a team that's, you know, hey, you got to win a game and you're playing the Cowboys to get in the playoffs, I don't know. You might have trouble. I'm just saying. If Dak just can, you know, play like he's been playing all year, and, you know, and the defense done got a little better, shoot. Hey, I mean, at that point, if they can stop the run consistently, you know, I mean, don't even have to be the number one run defense in the league. If they can just be in the top 10, I'm going to tell you this right now, and I mean this. If they can do that, they can play with any team in the league. I ain't saying they're going to beat any team. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they can play with any team in this league and can beat them. I ain't saying they will, but I'm saying they can. If they defense playing, if they stopping the run and getting pressure on the quarterback, they can play with any team in this league, guaranteed. In spite of, you know, the obvious, you know, people. But you know, hey, watch out. Watch out. That's all I'm gonna say. Watch out. You know, the Cowboys played. They spotted them boys 21 points in the first half. Philly didn't get nothing. Zilch. Nothing. The rest of the game. That was midway through the second quarter. And that was it. Didn't get nothing else. Nothing. So if that defense show up like that, hey, never know. Never know. Yeah, that's one of the NYC members calling me now. I ain't gonna even put him out there. He know who he is. If you're watching the Crook Report, you know who you are. But I'm telling you, watch out. Cowboys, they look good Sunday. You know, the defense look good. You know, our offense been steady all year. You know, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Absolutely, we'll see what happens. You know, and, what else going on around the league? You know, it's starting. Y'all smell that? Oh, it's getting to me. It's almost going to get the playoff ball. Yeah, but stuff's starting to tighten up. It's starting to tighten up. You know, this the time of the year it's going to get a little cold. You know what them boys going to be doing? If you can't run the ball, and if you can't stop the run this time of the year, yeah, you in trouble. If you can't do those two things in December and in January, yeah. Goodbye. Cancel Christmas. Ain't nothing you can do. Got to be able to do those things. You got to be able to stop it, stop the run, and you got to be able to run the ball, period. And sprinkle in some, offense got to be the offense. But if you can do those things, you got a chance. And the Cowboys, they showed that they could, do those things, last week, Sunday. And if they consistently do, something that resembles that, they got a chance. It may be a little too late this year. They need a lot of things to happen for them to, make the playoffs. They probably got to win out and then have a little help. So I don't know. I'm optimistic for like next year. As long as I like the coach, but Eberflus, my opinion about him ain't changed at all. So that is what it is, and he'll probably be back there next year, especially after they got these guys, and Jerry, he a Jerry guy, so he'll be back, unfortunately. But hey, I'm gonna be a Cowboy fan. That's it. Look, so I just wanted to just throw that little information out there. I wanted to hop on here real quick just to let y'all know that that this dude right there, public enemy number one. That's what I need y'all to do. If you see this guy, I need you to do this here. And turn your back to him. There you go. Look, it's been real and it's been short, but it's the Crook Report. And we'll be back tomorrow.